What's up guys, welcome back to the channel for a new video. Today I'm gonna review the Insta360 ONE R. I want to thank Insta360 for sending me this camera with the 1-inch sensor, the 360 module and the 4K module. But today I'm not gonna use the 4K module. Also I want to thank Freewell for sending me all the filters for all the different modules. And by the way, they are the only company who make filters for this camera, I think. I like the Freewell filter, they are pretty nice. So I wanted to be up to the clouds, but I think it's not possible. I reached the top of the mountains and as you can see, it's really foggy. So I'm gonna go down and see if I can find a better place to fly. By the way, today's vlog is gonna be recorded only with the Insta360 ONE R, and you can get really creative with the 360 module. That's what I like, and for me I think this is the perfect combo, the 1-inch sensor and the 360 module. And I also really like the fact that you can flip the screen. So right now I'm talking, like if you're vlogging you can see your face and being in frame, so it's really great. I found this place where I'm gonna fly. It's weird, there is absolutely nobody here. Yeah, I'm gonna fly from here and let's test it on the FPV right now. Oh, it was so cold out there, guys. Before the end of this video, I want to quickly share with you my thoughts about this camera. First of all, I think if you don't have any camera, this can be really great for you because it can give you a lot of options if you have the 1-inch sensor and the 360 module, for example. Because with the 1-inch you can vlog or making cinematics videos, and with the 360 module you can get really creative. And talking about creativity, you can find in the Insta360 app on your phone something called Shot Lab, and it's insane, guys, because you can make really crazy good creative shots with this, with the 360 module, and you have tons of different options. And the caveat to that is that you can click on one of them and you can find a quick tutorial of how to do it. So even if you're outside and you don't remember how to do a specific one, you can check the tutorial and make it happen. So it's really perfect, and it's what I did for the intro with the flash effects. It was made directly from my phone, exported on my phone, send it to my laptop via AirDrop, and then just put it on the timeline. So it's crazy good, and you can do so many things directly from your phone. For example, if you just want to share some really creative stories, you can do that. So yeah, I think if you don't have any camera, this 2 module can be the best option for you. Because let's be honest, we're all different, and some of you maybe don't want to buy like $6,000 for camera gears and just want to have fun and going to holidays and record some videos and do some creative things at the same time. So that's why I think having the 1-inch and the 360 module, it's the best option for me. And if you have a camera like me and you like to vlog with it, I recommend you to just take the 360 module because it can really spice up your videos. Next cool feature that I want to mention is the fact that you don't need to take care about which angle you're shooting. Let me explain. I was shooting in linear mode when I was talking to the camera, and that means no distortion on the back. But when I was shooting FPV footage, I wanted to use like wide or extra wide. You can do it also in linear, but I wanted to use those modes and I forgot to change the mode during the trip. So after the trip I was like, oh gosh, I forgot to change the angle, I'm in real shit right now. And finally no, because after exporting my footage on my laptop and putting them into Insta Studio, which is the software from Insta360 that you need to edit your footage, except if you're shooting basic. But if you want the best quality, I recommend you to shoot in Pro and then import your footage inside the Insta360, and that way you can work on them. And here you can change the angle as you want. That means you can change it to ultra wide, wide, linear, narrow. You don't need to think about that anymore when you're shooting outside. You can just use ultra wide and shoot everything in ultra wide, and then in post, okay, this one I want it in linear mode. You know, it's an FPV footage, okay, let's put it in wide. So it's crazy good, and I really love that. And also you can make photos, videos, time-lapse. All the time-lapse I did in the intro was made with the 1-inch, and another one with the 360 module when I was working on the road, and then it slides to the right and then to the left. It's crazy, and I will make another video about just shooting photos with the 1-inch sensor and how it's look and if it's good or not, but I think it can be really great, and also for night shots, but we will see that in another video. Now let's talk about the thing that I don't really like or I want to change on it. First of all is the sharpness. I think it's too sharp, and I would love to have an option to change the sharpness. Like on the GoPro, for example, you can choose to low, medium, high. So I would love to have this option because I found that the footage looks a little bit too sharp in my taste. Let's talk about the stabilization, and I would love to have something like Real Steady inside Insta360 software for adjusting the smoothness and, you know, the cropping speed, things like that. I would love to have this option inside Insta360 software because for FPV footage it can be really great, and maybe for other footage. And you probably saw when I was talking, the back was a little bit shaky sometimes. I think it's because this road was full of rocks, but anyway, it did a great job. It was perfectly stabilized. I have nothing to complain about the stabilization. For me, it's one of the best that you can have on an action cam. Now a few words for my FPV pilots. I recommend you to buy the helmet mount on the Insta360 website, because I was using this, which is a combination of GoPro mounts, but it's clearly not that good. And the helmet mount on the Insta360 website is way more longer, so it's perfect for shooting with the 360 module. And for shooting with the 1-inch sensor, you can just use a regular mount with a screw and then put the 360 like that with the case. It's perfect. And just to let you know, guys, Insta360 are making sales sometimes. The best way to be updated about this is to subscribe to their newsletter on the website, or also following me on Instagram, because I will keep you updated about some new sales or new products. Subscribe to their newsletter or follow me on Instagram. I also want to mention that filters are always good to use, and if you want filters for the Insta360, you can check the Freewell filters. I use them for the intro and for all this day for the FPV2 on the 1-inch sensor, and also on the 360 module. And if you buy them for the 360 module, don't forget to check the lens guard box inside Insta360, because other than that you're gonna see some weird things around, and it's because you need to import them to Insta360 and check that lens guard mod. That way everything is gonna be good, and yeah, they works well. And you have everything that you need. You have for the 1-inch sensor, for the 360 module, for the 4K module, you have everything. And I want to thanks again Freewell for selling me those filters. They works perfectly. And the last point is the prices, because you have different options. For what I recommend to you, that means the 1-inch and the 360 module, you have different packs. You can find the expert packs on the website, and you have two options because there is some special offer actually. And the ultimate kits, which include the 1-inch sensor, the 360 module, 32GB SD card, invisible selfie sticks, the case, and 2 batteries, which is always good to have, is actually at 856.96 euro. And maybe at the time you're watching this video, this offer is done, so I don't know the price, but for now you can get all of this, which is clearly perfect because you have everything, for like 857 euro. And of course, like always, you can find some link in description for all those products. I mean the one that I recommend to you. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to give a thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe and hit that bell to receive a notification for my next video. Thank you, wish you a great day, great night, and I see you soon. Salut!